Someone make some
Roll
sound.
sound.
Rolling.
Roll camera.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Okay, so Christopher, tell me what you found interesting about the film Metropolis.
Well, chiefly what I found most interesting about the film Metropolis is that it is absolutely current to today. The themes, the whole concept, even just from a geometric standpoint, they work with the pyramid structure. And there's a lot of visuals, even when the scrolling credits have the pyramid structure. So you have the 1% and you have the 99%. You have the upper world, you have this whole large, diminished perspective upper world, and then you have this lower, deep, chunky, mechanical world. And it's the metaphors, both in terms of just where we are in our terms of technology and where we are in terms of our kind of socioeconomic and financial capitalist status are as true today as they were 90 years ago when the film was made.
So how did you take that idea and transfer it into dealing with the space of the Dallas Performance Hall and how you're working with the choreography?
Well, first of all, when you see that it's a full orchestra shell, so already if you're going to be putting a dance within a full orchestra shell, you're limited to a traditional contemporary concert dance, which is you can have entrance and exits from the side. So then I don't get that. So that's a limitation that I had to start with. The next one was, if that's a limitation, what can I do as an opening, a positive? And I thought to myself, well, let's see, it is about ascending and lowering, and thought, well, I need to be able to see that physically. So I thought I need for these dancers to be able to ascend within the visual sight of the audience. In addition, a benefit of that was, how could I make them appear or disappear with the whole concept of ascent and descent? And then I requested that we put the orchestra pit down, and that is the entrance and exit for all of the dancing. So therefore, they have the ability to appear from the underworld. They have the ability to, I'm building this 24-foot wide, diminishing to 8-foot wide, but raising 4 feet in height, diminishing perspective stage. The dancers coming out of the pit, as they rise up to this, it really gives them this sense of loft and this sense of deity, the sense of the wealth above, just by simply walking up the ramp. I'm taking a 5x8 video screen and putting it at the very peak, and I have lines every 6 feet that all diminish to the video screen, and I'm going to project on top of that even more diminishing lines. So I'm going to take that audience to the whole concept of ascent. Over stage right, we have these various platforms made with parallels, and it's going to have different risers. I'm going to video project from the pit up to this image of this vertical screen. On the opposite side, I'm projecting up to all of these different risers and the video screen itself. So that alone is going to kind of mess with people. This will immerse the dancers in light and in image and in structure, and this one, the dancers will be gliding above all of that. So it's the whole sense of either gliding above or immersed and kind of trapped and encased within. So I'm visceralizing the very concept of ascent and descent based on the staging space.
Totally cool. So do you want to talk about the sense of choreography and how...
Oh, we should try that again.